Hey there, it's Youko here with SwordHunter and Solid Snake 120. Nintendo is up first on Tuesday morning of E3. It's morning out in Pacific time, it's noon here on Eastern time. Let's talk about Nintendo at E3. Apparently it's a 51-minute Nintendo Direct from what we've been gleaning, so it's a little bit longer than years past. Hopefully they have things to show.
I think they will. It's Nintendo. So there'll be surprises. There'll be things we know about. It'll be amazing. You know?
Yeah, I'm really just hoping that they save all of like the old information of like say new gameplay footage of Yoshi's Woolly World. Save that for Treehouse after all this. These 51 minutes have this be all new information.
Yeah, we
show
don't
the new Star Fox.
Yeah, we don't need to see long demos of it. Yeah, show video footage of what it looks like, but I don't need to see new features of Xenoblade Chronicles X when the game's already out in Japan.
Right.
I mean, we want to see the release date, of course, for something like that. And same thing with the release date for Yoshi's Woolly World. We still need that in America. But yeah, we don't need to see like, well, let's walk through a level with the design. I was like, no, that's for Treehouse. I think they get it.
I do too, yeah.
But let's see. Star Fox is a must. That's got to be their big holiday title. I think with the leaks of Animal Crossing Amiibo and the 8-bit Mario Amiibo, I think an Animal Crossing game on Wii U should be all but a certainty, and that's exciting. But gosh, like there could be plenty of surprises. I mean, we thought maybe a couple weeks ago when we were doing our prediction podcast that Retro was maybe not going to be present at Nintendo's digital event because it's kind of outside their normal pattern. But at the same time, like they're starting to be a little coy on Twitter, like. That may be a sign that they're doing something. Bayonetta 2, the director of that game, has been supporting and retweeting the digital event. I mean, are we going to see something like a popular theory has been maybe a Bayonetta spin-off game with Jean as the main character instead of like a full-on Bayonetta 3? Because if that happened, that'd be crazy.
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure.
What would be your like big surprise if something like this, what would happen at Nintendo's digital event?
I don't know about a surprise. I'm just looking to see all of their mains. Do we know if we're going to see any Zelda Wii U here?
That's the thing. Like they said, it's not going to be at E3 2015.
Right.
But that's the wording. And if you saw the
online is not at E3, so.
I was going to say, if you saw the Show Me Your News episode with before E3, like that's one of my Kiefer predictions is that like, well, maybe they still show something during the digital event. I mean, yeah, it's not going to be on the show floor, not in LA, but could do something with digital event. Would Pokemon make a presence? That's going to be an interesting thing to see as well. Like, would it be a main game? Would it be a spin-off? If Pokemon Snap 2 happens after the craziness of this year, E3 already, that would be bonkers. There's stuff for Paper Mario. They're talking maybe something like that might happen. I think the company... Oh, is it Next Level? Not Next Level.
Level 5?
No, the one that makes Paper Mario. Intelligent Systems, I think. Okay. One of the ones that makes Paper Mario, which I'm blanking on at the moment, but like they would have like a job fair in Japan, and like on like their brochure apparently was talk about like, working on the next Paper Mario. So like, is it a new game for Wii U maybe? Is it a try to fix Sticker Star? And you gotta also wonder, are we gonna see any HD remakes or things like that? It should be an interesting year for Nintendo.
And Square's bringing the big guns, it seems like, this year. And there's 2 Dragon Quests that they have for 3DS that haven't been announced for the West release yet.
That'd be big.
7 and 8, that would be big. Square's even hinted at they're working on Dragon Quest 11. Would they unveil that it's coming to Wii U? I doubt it,
since
but
America
you
never
never
got
know.
America never got 10 with the MMO. Any last thoughts before we dive into the digital event?
They got to do something to try to move more Wii U systems.
Price cut?
Wii U's dying.
They lost Zelda for a holiday title this year. They have to, and that is a big shoe to fill. So.
Yeah, they need something.
I think they got to eventually go down to $199 if they can, afford to. But I don't know if it's necessarily in the digital event that they'd make that kind of announcement. But it's something that should be done, I think.
Do you think we'll see a game that uses 2 tablets?
No, I think they're just trying to ride the Wii U out. And then prepare for NX. We'll see what happens, though. Stay tuned. Alright, that was Nintendo. It felt like a different kind of digital event. I mean, similar in a lot of ways to last year, but I think, different in terms of the content that was offered.
Mm-hmm.
So we started off with Star Fox Zero. Interesting that, it's not a sequel, it's not a remake, so it's going back to almost, maybe it's in a way a prequel, like kind of
It could
just
be.
starting fresh, something like that. Transformations in the R-Wings, so
And Landmaster.
yeah, Landmaster's running like a chicken. You got a gyro
What they call it? Yeah.
gyro wing,
Gyro wing.
drone sort of thing.
A little Rob drone.
Yeah, a little bit. We get to use the gamepad in different ways. It's about what I expected for a Star Fox. I mean, nothing too groundbreaking there. That's holiday 2015. They're talking about, there was talk before this digital event of the third-party partnerships, and so that was highlighted with Activision to bring some Donkey Kong and Bowser amiibo / Skylanders. So a partnership in Skylanders Superchargers. A 3DS Zelda, which didn't really expect. Instead of 4 swords, you have 3, but working cooperatively. And thank goodness online.
Yeah.
Because
Saving grace for that.
if that was going to be local co-op, that just would not work. And I think they knew that. So The Legend of Zelda Triforce Heroes for this fall on 3DS. And then, of course, we saw Hyrule Warriors Legends,
Which we knew about.
which
Yeah,
we did
right.
know about for 3DS. Blast Ball was shown during the Nintendo World Championships. And we're like, kind of looks like
Metroid Prime.
Metroid Prime Hunters. Really similar.
Yeah, a first-person shooter sort of thing on a handheld. I wonder how that would control. Would it be sort of like Metroid Prime Hunters? Well, maybe.
Well, it's part of Metroid Prime Federation Force. Now, did we get a date on that? I think I missed that. Yeah, I don't
I
think
don't
they...
remember.
I don't
Just that it's 4-player co-op.
Mm-hmm. And then they also had the Blast Ball minigame, which is good because seeing that seemed like... We were saying seemed like Metroid Prime, but also didn't seem like a full game. If you're going to offer that on its own, maybe $20 max.
I'm not
So
sold. I'm not sold.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of weird to see the Metroid Prime name.
Yeah,
It
I
still
really
looks
attached to
kind
it.
of just like a downloadable eShop title to me.
In a way, yeah. It's unexpected.
Mm-hmm.
Fire Emblem Fates, we now can call that game instead of If. That's coming in 2016.
Knew that.
Another Shin Megami Tensei Fire Emblem trailer, all in Japanese, and why throw the Japanese title there at the end? That was a little confusing. That's also...
Something with FE.
Yeah.
Fire Emblem.
Yeah,
That's
so,
the Fire Emblem portion.
I mean, that was a little bit confusing. 2016 for that. December 4th for Xenoblade Chronicles X, so they're going to miss the holiday
They're missing
season.
Black Friday.
That's surprising.
That Nintendo needed that.
Mm-hmm. Now, we knew about Happy Home Designer on Animal Crossing, September 25th.
You got your Animal Crossing on Wii U.
You did. I got Animal
You
Crossing
didn't
on Wii U.
specify.
I was so happy.
For 5 seconds.
And I was so crushed because why is there an Animal Crossing Mario Party mashup?
To sell Animal Crossing amiibo.
God. You can use Animal Crossing Amiibo in so many other ways, though, and they're calling it Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival for this holiday. October 16th for Yoshi's Woolly World is a surprise. I did not expect it to be this late. I mean, in Europe, it's out in June. I think in Japan, it's in August. And it's okay, this is one where America gets shafted.
Well,
I
those
guess.
Yoshi's Island games are incredibly heavy on the story and all
Yeah,
the text
oh, yeah,
they have to
that's
translate.
The localization,
Oh,
the Yarn Yoshi amiibo, because America gets so much demand for those amiibo.
Yeah.
So that was surprising. Then you got some pretty decent announcements. We knew Yokai Watch was coming from Level 5.
Mhm.
That's in this holiday for 3DS. Now Paper Mario, we thought something was going to happen, but not necessarily a crossover with the Mario and Luigi series. So Mario and Luigi Paper Jam Spring 2016. That looks cool. I think I have to see a bit more before I'm sold because I still have yet to play the Mario and Luigi games, but
Same.
there were enough Paper Mario things I was like, alright, I'm interested, a little peaked.
Get rid of the damn sticker system and I'll be fine.
That's right, absolutely. And there's a lot of different sort of gameplay elements in that trailer, so seems to have certainly a lot of variety. Mario Tennis, Ultra Smash. Yep, I'm so tempted by that one. We played so much.
Oh yeah, I'll
so much
definitely
Mario
pick it up.
Tennis.
Plus, I imagine there'll be online multiplayer.
That you gotta have that. Oh
which
yeah.
would be great.
For holiday 2015 on Wii U, and then Super Mario Maker. I was so tempted on the E3 show for SMYN before to make one of my predictions. Like, you'll have characters in that you can play in Mario Maker, like whether it's Link or kind of almost like the old Flash games with playing Super Mario Brothers, but they put in like Simon Belmont,
Like the mods or
exactly like that. Have that idea. That's a great use for Amiibo. That's fantastic. I mean, put in Wii Fit Trainer, have a little Wii Fit Trainer there. The voice clips, that's really clever. Super Mario Maker is looking better and better. It comes out on September 11th of this year. I wish the one more thing would have been a little better than, let's raise money for charity for Mario video clips, but it's a good effort, so can't totally fault them there. But Nintendo, maybe they don't entirely grasp the one more thing. Let's hit them with a good one, So it was an interesting direct. Any thoughts on it in particular?
None of those things strike me as a huge system seller for the holiday.
Yeah.
I agree.
Xenoblade could have been, but with it not coming out before Black Friday and everything, I don't see it happening.
I think it's all the more reason of biding the time before NX, which very surprising that they mentioned NX at the top of the show.
We'll mention next year. We'll talk more about it next
year. Yeah.
About it.
So you can tell it's a biding the time year. And so as far as grades go, I'll give it a B. Because it was a decent show, but I mean, I gave Microsoft and Bethesda a B+, and I don't think this was a better performance as far as the conference goes than those. But it was still solid. You're looking at the list of games, it's a good, hefty amount of games. It's just, I had quite a few disappointments in this one, to be honest, and nothing that just went, ooh, that wasn't followed up by this point. But I mean, I don't know what else could have really saved it, but I think it really just shows a sign of the times, unfortunately, for Wii U and 3DS in a way. But yeah, you're really just trying to hold on and kind of wait until NX.
Yeah, I don't know why they needed to do Muppet characters either.
It was amusing. I mean,
waste of time and money.
Would you have rather them do Robot Chicken again? I mean,
maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I kind of like the Muppets. Maybe I'm alone on that one.
It was more tongue-in-cheek with Robot Chicken.
Yeah. If you think of another, they did the Earthbound Zero for the Earthbound Beginnings. If you had a Mother 3 announcement in here somewhere, whether you put it on 3DS or whatever, that would have really helped. That would have been a big surprise. But the surprises were just lower tier Nintendo games, and some of them were nice to see. I'm surprised by the absence of Pokemon, to be honest.
Yeah.
So I'll say B.
B-. I mean, it was just very, very meh. And there's some interesting games for holiday, but really not console sellers.
B-, B, somewhere in there. I mean, it was okay. I mean, I was hoping for more, but there were still some good titles and things that I'll play, so.
Yeah. Alright, well that was a Nintendo Digital event. We're late for Square. Let's go get to it.